There's two different cases that we follow here in New Jersey. Whren versus United States and New Jersey versus Bacome that talk specifically about a pretextual stop. Be comfortable with articulating it. Because if a defense attorney asks you, was this a pretextual stop? I saw him run a stop sign. That's why I pulled him over. Be confident in that answer. Well, you're profiling him. No, I'm not. I saw him walk up to a known drug dealer. I then saw him run a stop sign. When he ran the stop sign, I effectuated a stop for the stop sign. And then we'll get into how the rest of that conversation will go. But be comfortable with this, because as silly as that question might be, that would be a first line of questioning for a defense attorney. And all they want to show is that you don't know what you're doing, right? They want to show that you're not confident. Pretextual stops, which is a lot of what we're going to talk about today, perfectly legal, perfectly justified. Whren versus United States, state versus Bacome. They look at the objective reasonableness of the officer's actions, not your subjective intentions. Use caution, though. State versus Smith. Pretextual motor vehicle stops require heightened scrutiny. If you have a pretextual stop, they're probably going to look very, very closely at it. But it is subject to heightened scrutiny because in our Constitution, Article 1, Paragraph 7, that's what mirrors the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution, they give greater protections to the state of New Jersey. So remember that. You will get more strict scrutiny, and right here, this is where you get into problems under the 14th Amendment. You guys know what this is? U.S. Code 42, Section 1983. As long as you had good intentions, you'll get what's called qualified immunity. If your intentions look like they're being triggered by racial bias, if your intentions look like they were unpure, you can lose qualified immunity. Derek Chauvin, right? He lost qualified immunity. They are not only going after your department, they're going after you, your pension, your house, your car, everything that you guys have worked for. So don't take the search and seizure stuff lightly. If you unlawfully search somebody, you violate their constitutional rights. If your search is found to be blatantly improper, not supported by probable cause, and especially if it's tied to something that's under, right here, equal protection, you are opening yourself up to a world of hurt. And you can lose literally everything you've worked for in your life.